First and foremost, giving all praises and glory unto the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders that do rule by that great millstone. Peace and salutation to all the Akim out there pushing His gospel in sincerity and truth. I say shalom to the humble and sincere sister out there as well. This lesson will be entitled, Sex Before Marriage is Not a Sin. Alright? It wouldn't be a long video, just basically two precepts I want to bring out proving that sex is marriage, right? Sex is marriage. It's not two different things. A lot of you people believe that the ceremony itself is what consolidates the marriage. But that's so far from the truth, because you look at it from this perspective. The higher believe that you go now in a church and do you take this man to be a lawfully beloved husband, or however it is go, I do and think, place the rings and you make kiss the bride, right? And you write down all the names on the paper, whatever the certificate is, and all are married. If you were to lose the certificate, what that mean? Well, they're married no more. If you were to lose the rings, what that means, the marriage lost. There has to be something that shows, you understand, we married. That you is my wife and that I is your husband. And what is the thing that show that? It's sex. And a lot of people don't understand that because of the way that they use sex today, right? These women will go and have sex with 1,000 men and come down in the latter part of their life, or I shouldn't say latter part, but come down late 20s or whatever the case is, early 30s, they say, after they done hoe out the entire youth, they say that they're ready to settle down and look for a husband. But what you don't understand is that the first man they had sex with, that took their virginity, that is their husband, right? And I'll show that in the scripture, because I could take the long route and do a whole breakdown, but that isn't necessary. You understand? It really isn't necessary, because these two precepts here, they hit the nail on the head. You understand? And I was even watching a show, Vikings, right? And one of the kings, I think I was a king or earl, he gave up his daughter onto another king, and they had a ceremony, and nobody said that there is no such things as ceremonies with marriage and things. They had a ceremony, but you know what they said after? He said, send them into the matrimonial chambers. You understand? Why did you think they have to go to the matrimonial chambers? It's because that is what does consolidate the marriage. A man taking a woman's virginity, that is the thing that shows that she is now his wife. You understand? And I want to go to Isaiah chapter 8 verse 20. Before I bring out the precepts, it say, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. These Christians do not have no understanding of the scriptures whatsoever, because the same people that telling you that sex and marriage is two different things, and that sex before marriage is adultery, right? This is the same people that has tell you a snake was talking to a woman, telling she to eat an apple. You understand? To eat an apple, right? That would turn her into a god, right? This is the people that you trying to really learn anything from. What knowledge could they possibly have? This is the same people that told you that Satan rallied angels and tried to fight with the Most High. And Michael come now, and they battle in heaven. They fall to the earth, and they now underneath the earth with pitchforks. And when you're evil, you go to Satan, and when you're good, you go to the Lord, right? These are the same people that tell you a baby came from a virgin that had no sex. This you would really believe these people? It's a little leavened the whole lump, right? If they offered one thing, believe me, it shouldn't be there. You understand? We know that Christianity is off in every single aspect of their doctrine, right? This is what they tell you, that a woman that never had sex was able to conceive a son that is an Israelite, and that is from the line of David, from Judah, right? How could he be from Judah if he has no father, right? This is the same people how you believe that Adam and Eve was the only people on the earth, and somehow Cain managed to find a wife. No one knows how. You understand? These same people that tell you Mary is a queen in heaven. You know, I read that the other day, that Mary is now the queen of heaven, right? This is the jackassery of the Christian church, right? Let me go to 1 John chapter 4 verse 1. It say, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of Yahweh, because many false prophets are gone out into the world." You understand? Many false prophets are gone out into the world, right? And with that, I'll go to Genesis 24 verse 64. It say, start of verse 63. It said, "Isaac went out to meditate in the field at the eventide, and he lifted up his eyes and saw, and behold, the camels were coming. And Rebekah lifted up her eyes, and when she saw Isaac, she lighted off the camel. For she had said unto the servant, What man is this that walketh in the field to meet us? And the servant had said, It is my master. Therefore she took a veil and covered herself. And the servant told Isaac all things that he had done. And Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent, and took Rebekah, and she became his wife. And he loved her, and Isaac was comforted after his mother's death." So here we have Isaac and Rebekah. Isaac took Rebekah into his mother's tent, and she became his wife. Where the rings? Where's the rings? Where's the ceremony? Where is the I do's? Where's the proposal? Right? It's not here, right? Because that is not what marriage is about. How did she become his wife? Because he took her virginity. He broke her walls. You understand? He popped the cherry. He took her virginity, and she became his wife. Right? In Genesis 4 and 1. And Adam knew Eve his wife. Where in the Bible in Genesis show us that it had a ceremony with Adam and Eve, and that they get married, that Adam went down on one knee, right? And proposed to Eve. Right, understand? And from there, they went in the church, and I do, I take this man to be my lawfully, but it was one thing. They say can't remember the word now. The vows, and where was that? Not here. But somehow Eve is his wife because they had sex. And Adam took her virginity. Right? And she conceived and bare Cain. I'm going to go to the book of Deuteronomy 22 verse 8. Start at start at 13 because this whole thing is a good read. It's if any man take a wife and go in unto her and hate her and give occasions of speech against her and bring up an evil name upon her and say, I took this woman and when I came to her, I found her not a maid. Right? What this part is, then shall the father of the damsel and her mother take and bring forth the tokens of the damsel's virginity unto the elders of the city in the gate, and the damsel's father shall say unto the elders, I gave my daughter unto this man to wife, and he hated her. And lo, he had given occasions of speech against her, saying, I found not thy daughter a maid, meaning a virgin. The man trying to accuse the woman and saying that she had sex before him. And yet these are the tokens of my daughter's virginity, and they shall spread the cloth before the elders of the city. And the elders of that city shall take that man and chastise him. You understand? And they shall immerse him in 100 shekels of silver and give them unto the father of the damsel, because he had brought upon an evil name upon a virgin of Israel, and she shall be his wife. He may not put her away all his days. Right? It say the token, and they would spread it. They spread the cloth. What do you think they will be looking for on the cloth? The blood. Right? Because when you pop a virgin cherry, they just bleed. You understand? So what is, you see again, they always had, he went in onto her, right? And then if he was to go in onto her and she ain't bleed, they will say, wait, now they don't know, this is not a virgin. And why it is that you had to go with a virgin? Because that is, it's not just about saying, hey, we dealing her. It's not that, right? A man taking a virgin and taking a virginity is him. That is how a woman does become a man's wife, by him taking her virginity. Let's bring out this last part here, because this is really the main thing I wanted to bring on it to Deuteronomy 22 verse 28. If a man find a damsel that is a virgin which is not betrothed, meaning she wasn't promised unto any man, and lay hold on her and lie with her, and they be found, then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver, and she shall be his wife. Because he hath humbled her, he may not put her away all his days. Right? It says she would be his wife. And why would she be his wife? Because he had humbled her. There's no ceremony here. Right? This is a man, he find a young woman in the fields or wherever he, finds she, and lay hold on her, grab she, and had sex with her by force. Right? And what will happen after that? He will give the father 50 shekels. You understand? Because, normally how it will work, you speak to the father, you understand? And the father betrothed his daughter unto whoever man it is. And, you gave me 50 shekels of silver. And that's how it used to work. Right? But, you see she, if she nice, you lie with she. Right? You give the father the money, and she becomes his wife. Where is the ceremony? Where is the proposal? Where is the rings? Where is the dress and the tuxedo, and you're walking down the aisles, and Where all those things? It's not there. Where's the reception and all them things? It's not there. But somehow she became his wife. Why? Because he had humbled her. He took her virginity. You understand? This is what makes a man and a woman married. The act of a man taking a woman's virginity. This is why the scriptures said that we are a nation full of adulterers and adulteresses. Because the way we do things today is not according to our ancient customs. A lot of the women that we have, right? We didn't pop the cherry. Another man, years ago, however long ago, right? Some of them be with one man, 2, 3 men, 4 going to be line, you know? And for you to go onto them now, it come like you having sex with somebody else's wife. Because die the man that take she made, so die she husband. And here you come now and you dealing with she. To come to be adulterers and adulteresses, but the most I say he winked at our ignorance, And it's through the mercy of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you pick up a woman and even though she had a man before, It's through the mercy. Alright, so hey, don't believe in every spirit and in every doctrine. Sex is marriage. You taking a woman's virginity, that is what marriage is. And with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. Giving all praises and glory unto the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Akakodash. Shalom.